Yo, what's good, fam? It's your man Jay. I'm back with another episode of Evolutionary Comics, and I'm hoping you guys checked out my last video. It was a little bit late, but I think you guys got the point of the video. But this is me trying to catch back up, trying to double up, and I've been lax so much lately that it's very rare that you get a video from me within the 2 day, within the 48 time period. So anyway, today I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up, because the whole gist of my channel, the basic foundation has been what's in my bag. So this is my what's in my bag segment. I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up on this last new comic book day from Emerald City Comics, and here in Clearwater, Florida, my local LCS. But I would be remiss if I did not mention Plant City Comics Cafe down in Plant City. My man Sherrick is the owner, black-owned comic book shop. If it was closer, that would be my comic book shop of choice. I would be up in there every day. I'd probably be in there asking him for a job just so I have a bigger reason, or a reason where I can tell my wife while I'm hanging out in the comic book shop all day. But yeah, that is definitely somewhere you guys should check out. If you're in the Central Florida area, I know if you're in Orlando, you know about Plant City. So if you're ever making that transit from Orlando to Tampa, you guys stop in and check out my man Sherrick at Plant City Comics Cafe. Right now it's a soft opening. You can go in, you can purchase comics, you can just revel in the gloriousness that comic book shop has. And just think, it's gonna get better because he has a cafe side to it. I think he's gonna be doing Asian noodles in there. I hope he's going to be doing coffee, but it is definitely going to be a spot to hang out and just vibe with comics, and just even if you don't even like comics, it's going to be a nice little spot to hang out. It looks really nice, and did I mention that it's black owned? Regardless, go check my man out, and I'm going to tell you now, right now is definitely a great time to go and hit him up, because he has a lot of hidden gems up in there. Like, I went through a lot of short boxes, and I saw a lot of stuff that already has me wanting to go back. So check out my other video. I was supposed to do like an internal video of me visiting the shop, but we got to talking, and we talked so much, and I was looking for so much that I really didn't get a good video to like really do it justice. And I didn't want to, I was supposed to put it in my last video, but I didn't want to do that because I really want to give this spot justice that it's due, because it really is an awesome spot. And I don't want y'all just to take my word for it. So definitely, if you're in the area, go down and check it out. If you're not in the area, I do believe that he has a website for it, but you can always hit us up later. Find him on Facebook. Just type in, what I did was I typed in Plant City Comic Book Cafe, and I found it. So even though me and him were friends before this, I needed to find the business one, because that's, you know how I do. We gotta cater to the business, get it popping. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you guys about what I picked up this past week. This was a good week. I'll tell you, this was a good week. But we'll get into that, because that's more content for something else. Anyway, as I like to always say, let's get it! All right. That's that Kevin Hart thing. I just watched a movie with something with Kevin Hart. Oh, the whole Mark Twain award that he just got. My wife's a big Kevin Hart fan. I was kind of but if Dave Chappelle vouched for him, then he cool with me, because Dave Chappelle is the GOAT as far as I'm concerned. But right after him and Richard Pryor, but I'm old school. Anyway, getting to these comic books, that's what y'all came here for. And this first book is from Scott Snyder and Francisco Francavita, and this is a White Boat. So this is the first book I'm showing you guys today, and from what I understand is it's really kind of talking about, like, I don't know if it's true, if it happens in society. It probably, if you think it, it probably does happen. But anyway, like there's these boats, these big yachts that these rich people have, and they basically, what they do is they get people to go on these boats, and then they kidnap them. They take them to some secluded island, and then they do all kind of crazy stuff with them. They hunt them down and do just weird stuff. So I think that's what this is about. I haven't read it yet, but I thought it would be interesting, and it's from Scott Snyder, so that's why I picked up this one. It has one chance to catch me. If the story doesn't catch me, then this is like a one-time buy, and this will eventually be, in a box all alone by itself. All alone. Anyway, I'm not gonna sing. Anyway, so that's what I picked up. My next book, this is Dudley Dotson. Then it's Dudley Dotson and the Forever Machine. This is also from Scott Snyder. I just now recognized that. So Scott Snyder and Jamal Igle, I guess that's the right way to say his name. Jamal, I apologize if I'm saying the name wrong, but Jamal is actually one of the artists on the comic book Black, that was by Black Mass Studios. So I saw his name on there, and I'm just recognizing this by Scott Snyder, but I also saw that it was a brother. So that's why I picked this one up. This is actually the first issue that came out. Let me make sure you guys are seeing this good. There you go. So this is the first issue that came out, but I also picked up the second issue, which made its debut on Wednesday. So I picked up both of those, and I haven't read them yet, so I don't know anything about it. Just it's a brother, and he got some chaos going on. And yeah, Dudley Dotson and the Forever Machine. So I'll be making sure that I do a review and kind of tell you guys about this particular book. We'll see what it do. How many slabs it gets. Y'all see, if you did watch the last video, you'll know what I'm referring to when I'm talking about slabs. But anyway, we'll keep it moving. Alright, so this next book is by Jeff Johns. This is Rook Exodus, and this has been a really good book. I'm just now noticing that it says Rook Exodus. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. I guess my attention is all over the place. I guess I'm not noticing a lot of stuff. But anyway, this book is from Jeff Johns and Jason Fabok, Brad Anderson, and Rob Lee. And this chick is, I forgot her name, but she is like the one that all of them have these special powers where they connect to these animals. The animals, some of them are growing to disproportionate sizes, and the people, once they put on these little helmets or whatever, and they can psychically link into the animals, and they can get them to do stuff, and they're like kind of like spirit animals or some crap like that. But this has been really good. This comes from Geiger, the Glowing Man, and I always forget the soldier's name, the war. I think it was like the Civil War soldier or whatever. I keep calling him a rebel soldier. I don't know if he's a rebel or not, but the red coat. I know he had a red coat on. Anyway, but that's all. The stories all kind of intertwined at some point, and this is post-apocalyptic, of course, and it's been a really good story. The artwork is dynamic on this book, and I'm digging it. I was actually excited. I haven't read it yet, which is strange because I have been waiting for this to come out. Most especially because of the chick. I'm partial to women. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound misogynistic or anything like that, but I am one of those dudes that when sexy women, whether they're comic book or real life, come around, I do perk up a little bit. My eyes pop up just to see. So, sue me. I'm just a guy. Anyway, all right. So moving on to another Image comic book. And this is Sam and Twitch Case Files. This is by Todd McFarlane. And I always forget the other guy who's actually writing it. I think what happens is like Todd does the script and then the other guy actually writes it all out. But this is from the Spawn universe, and this story has been really good. It's a serial killer that's hacking up bodies, and a man, Twitch, the other guy, not this, I think this is Sam, the slim guy, he actually goes off to help his friend kind of solve this this serial killer case. But it's really catchy. The story caught me in the first issue. It looks really good, and this is definitely a bonus pickup for this week. I love the cover too. That red is really dope. Oh, I just noticed. That's Twitch down there. Can y'all see that? That's the little man running. So yeah, that's crazy. I just noticed that. But anyway, yeah, it's from the Spawn universe, Todd McFarlane. The last books have been really, really dope. So throwing a little mix in, because you know, I'm gonna keep this video rolling. But I picked up the first appearance of Sana Starros, and I think she used to be married to Han Solo. But I read her series. She had like, I think, a 6-issue series that came out. I picked that up. It was really good. I forget where it is right now. I was going to show you guys because I forgot who actually was writing. Actually, I got a computer in front of me, and I can actually look it up real quick and see. You guys bear with me just for one quick moment. Alright. I don't know why that's stuck in my damn head. But let's see. She's featured in these. She was in the Dr. Afra and Sana Starros. There's a reason why I'm trying to make sure that I tell you guys this. And the reason why is Justina Ireland. That's why. Is because she wrote the last series of Sana Starros, and I'm not sure who actually created the character. I don't remember. I really don't care. But she's really dope. I thought it was a dope story, and I actually picked up that entire series. And Justina Ireland, she did a great job with that. Justina is also somebody. There's another reason. My old age, my bad memory, and all that stuff that I be telling y'all about, that's kind of kicking in right now, and my mind is all over the place. Look, y'all just gotta understand. I just came home from work, and I only got like maybe about an hour before I have to go do some photography work. So that's why I'm like in hyper, like I took drunk a gallon of Red Bull or something like that. But we're gonna woosah it out, and we're gonna keep this video going. But anyway, I picked up her first appearance, and you know, like with me, I like picking up first appearance of black folks. You know, the black people in the comic books. That representation matters. I still have yet to make. Well, actually, I made the video, but I didn't like it, so I got to go back and remake the video. And you know, I think there's a couple people that are, you know, kind of anxious to actually see the video. But I'm gonna do a video of Your Keys Don't Open My Door, and that's basically where I'm talking about certain keys to other people that are key, that some comic book collectors feel like you're not a real collector unless you have these particular keys in your inventory. I don't believe in that. You get whatever you like, because a key is a first appearance or a significant event. It does not matter about the MCU. So the MCU right now gets the finger from me. Recast T'Challa all day, and they need to do a better job. You know, Kevin Feige, that other guy that's his second in command. I ain't gonna say his name because he's definitely about to be put in the same boat as the dude that wrote the Black Panther book that we don't say his name. That dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But both of them have me irritated, so I digress. Anyway, got the first appearance, and this is Star Wars number 6 by Jason Aaron. I don't even know if I'm going to read this. I don't even care to read it. This is just something that I wanted in my collection because it's the first appearance of Sana Starros. And I actually found the panel where she makes her first appearance, where she pops out, and she actually says, you know, my name is Sana Solo. And that's how I knew she was married to Han. You know. But anyway, I picked it up. It's in my bag. All right, moving along. And this is the epic event. I don't know if I'm pulling this out of order or whatever, but this is Blood Hunt number 2. This is the red bag edition. And this was everything that we're expecting. Now, for me, I haven't read too many vampire events. I know somebody asked I think Mr. John Jennings asked the other day, did DC have a vampire event, you know, as well? And I think they did. I think, you know, maybe a year ago, or maybe a year ago, they had a vampire event. But, you know, most fans are partial to Marvel. So, you know, we had the little zombie thing, we had the scrolls and all that. Why not have something with vampires, especially when you got Blade at the center focus of the entire event, which is really dope. What I'm really loving is the fact that Brielle, his daughter, has been brought into focus, and she is playing a significant part in this storyline. Her and of all people, creatures, or whatever, Dracula is actually running with Brielle, and he I guess he's trying to help her out, keep her safe or whatever. But yeah, I can't wait to. These stories can't come out fast enough because it's that dope for me. I know it's really dope for a lot of other people. And hey, Chillmonger or any of you other guys, we need to. I don't know if you want to. I don't know, Chill. He's kind of iffy about what he really likes. I don't know if Chill is actually into this, but I would love to have like a roundtable discussion about this book. I think everybody is loving it, and I would love to hear different people's take on it. So yeah, check it out. Blood Hunt number 2. Alright, so picked up this too, Spectacular Spider-Man. And this one I was a little bit upset about because I didn't want this cover. I did not want this cover at all. And what's the guy's name? Lee Garbey, the homage cover. That's the one that I wanted. I haven't found it. My local comic book shop, they only got the A cover, and I think they may have gotten one of the 1 in 25s, the incentive cover. I didn't even see them, but I didn't see that. I did see that Lee Garbey cover. I think that's how you say his name. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna read this because I like the storyline. I felt the storyline is pretty good. That's why I'm sticking with it. Plus, because it got my man Miles in it. But I don't know why. It's like in Zeb Wells comics that he's with Starling, and then some other people's comics he's with Spider-Gwen or whatever her name is, and then in this, he's running around with Kamala Khan. I don't get it. I mean, player, you know, I know he not a player, he just crush a lot. I guess that's the kind of story we're going to stick to. But I'm like, can he just have one lady? Can he just have one person that's his boo and ride out with them? Why did they got him with... I don't know. Can somebody tell me what the point in that is? One of you, you know, high-profile writer guys, you know, hit me up. Tell me why does Miles have 3 different girls in 3 different... We don't always look at that as like, oh, that's dope. He being a player. We don't be caring about that. We don't want to see that. We want to see some black love going on. We want to see Miles and Starling. Let them be kicking it together. Let them do their thing. That's what I personally would like to see. So just my opinion. My opinion counts because my dollar counts. When I'm paying for something, I expect to get things my way, or at least close to it, or at least sell me something that I didn't know that I was gonna like. So you know, if he was in a polyamorous relationship with all 3, then we might say, oh, that's different, and we might ride with it. But this, yeah. Anyway, all right. So another highlight of the week. I picked up the Ultimate Black Panther, and I read it already. I can't talk enough about my man Brian Edward Hill. I already said that he's one of my favorite authors. At some point, I got to get him on my channel because I seen him on Black Comic Lords. I seen him on a couple other people's channel. I got my own questions that I want to ask. I think dude is one of the dopest writers that right now that we have out, and if he keep doing what he doing, y'all gonna tell me that he's moving towards that Mount Rushmore of Black Panther comic book writers, because Priest is there, and there's a couple other people that's on that Mount Rushmore. But what Brian Edward Hill is doing, I'm moving him in that direction as well. This is the basic A cover, which is dope. Shuri on the throne with the Dora Milaje to the side. T'Challa yelling about something. He probably yelling, "Recast me! Recast me!" That's probably what he's saying, but we don't know. But yeah. So we're gonna move over to the Raza cover, which is pretty dope. I love that. And I also got the Boss Logic cover, the one that I was aiming to get, and I talked about it in my last video. I did actually pick this up. I'm super happy that I got it because this is my cover of the week. This is the one that I feel like is the dopest with let me make sure I'm saying it right. You got Khonshu on the one side and Ra on the other side. So for those of you who don't know, you know, Egyptian mythology, you got, this is Khonshu, moon, and this is Ra, the sun, on this side. So this is really dope. This book was absolutely fantastic. And this cover is even doper. Boss Logic be doing this thing. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about a lot of different cover artists, but Boss Logic always puts out something that you like, damn, that's dope. If I get that, I might as well get two. And what your boy gonna do? Right? So I got two. So I don't know, one to rock, one to stock, like the sneakerhead say. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this book. Loving the covers. And right now, as far as, and I love Eve Ewing, Dr. Eve Ewing. I love you. I hope you talk to me one day. I hope, you know, we can do a video and we can, like, you know, do an interview, because I'm going to ask questions not just from a fanboy standpoint, but I'm going to ask questions from a writer standpoint. Somebody, you know, who I consider myself a writer. I know y'all on a whole nother level, but I got those kind of questions as far as your creative process. But back to what I was saying. I loved her series, and a lot of people were kind of iffy on it. They wanted to see certain things. And I guess one of the biggest things, and I'm not going to say it's a mistake on Dr. Ewing's part, it was definitely a mishap by Ta-Nehisi Coates and that other dude, but something that should have happened a long time ago. In the Ultimate Universe, T'Challa has been returned to the throne. So, and not only has he been returned to the throne, but he's back to being T'Challa, his assertive stuff, and he, you know, he go out there and get it done. And I'm loving it, and he got to get it done moment in this particular book that we are, leaves us on a cliffhanger to see what happens next. This is the Dolly, I think that's the way you say the Dolly variant. This is the 1 in 25, but I picked this one up as well. I love this cover. This is a really, if it wasn't for this Boss Logic, I think I would rock with this one a little bit too, because I'm loving the way Shuri looks on the cover. You got T'Challa right there. You got the Panther. You know, straight up Black Panther, then you got, you know, Shuri's Black Panther on the side. That's all good. I'm loving that book. All right, so the last book I'm going to show you guys, and if you watch my last video, and I said it several times already, check out my last video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. Check out my other videos. Help me out. Y'all, I mean, and then, you know, eventually I'm going to start talking. In fact, I just thought about it. This is my 100th video. This is the 100th video that I actually will be posting. And I've been doing this for a minute. I can't remember. I think my very first video, if you look back through, you know, the videos that I've done, my very first video was at Amalgam Comics in Philly. I was there to photograph my good friends, my brother and my sister Tracy, Dr. Tracy, and my brother Daryl. I was there to photograph their wedding, me and my wife. And I was super happy because it was one of those, you know, they took care of all the expenses, everything. And it allowed me to go to Amalgam Comics. I did not get to see Mrs. Ariel Johnson. She was off that particular day. But it's a book up there that I got, the Amalgam Comics Iron Man, that I picked up. That is one of the most valuable books in my collection. One of the personal most valued books in my collection. But anyway, I done went down a rabbit hole. Anyway, so this is my 100th video, so it's very special to me. So make sure you guys share it, y'all like it, and y'all see that I get on tangents. Y'all talk to me, keep me on track, hit me up in the comments, give me more to talk about. But I am going to tell you that one of my favorite artists, he had a book out, and I wanted to get the cover. And he did the interiors, he wrote the book, and he did the cover. And I wanted this particular book. I even said on my last video that I would do some trades to get this one. And I don't know what happened, but Emerald City, they just got a whole bunch of these books in, to the point where I want to go back and pick up another copy. But without further ado, we got Doom. We got the Sanford Green Doom cover. This cover is hella dope. I think this is an iconic cover that probably, I don't know what the print count was on it, but I know that people are going to be wanting to have this in their collection. I know that with the influx of so many books that Emerald City has, I don't know if other comic book shops, they ended up getting a whole bunch of other books too. That's probably going to affect the little eBay price that people have been asking for. I think it's going for like 40 bucks on eBay, and I paid cover price for this one, and I paid $6.99. So, smart guy. One to rock, one to stock. So I got 2 copies. Yep, make sure you guys see that. I got 2 copies of this particular book, It is hella dope. I may go pick up another one. One is definitely going into one of these comic capsules, and that's going to be because I am going to preserve it and wait for me to meet Mr. Sanford Green again, to officially meet Mr. Sanford Green. I came across him at a time that I didn't know who he was, but this time I'm going to get him to sign it. And I don't care about getting it slabbed or anything else. I'm going to get him to sign one of these books. I'm going to get him to sign a Bitterroot book, and I'm going to be happy with that. And maybe it may just be at the Atlantic Comic Con coming up in August and in Virginia. So I plan on being there with my man D Flood. Black Comic Lords is going to be there. Everybody who's somebody when it comes to black comics, blurredom, whatever, however you want to consider yourself, that's going to be the spot to be. So yeah, I'm going to put it in this comic capsule. Make sure it's nice and fresh. And yeah, that's this Doom book. So I know some of you guys out there were telling me that you hope that I got it. I got it, y'all. Your boy picked it up. So I'm happy about that. And I am that type of nerd that I get geeked off of covers and I get geeked off books because I love this culture. So if you love this culture like me, help me become more ingrained in a deeper part of this culture. Go ahead and hit that like button, bang that subscribe button, and share it with your friends, because it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Share it and everything like that, and continue to evolve. Because once again, from Evolutionary Comics, it's your man Jay. We out. Peace.